Hello and welcome to this edition of the show. I'm your host, Brian Mallard. Got Tim over there at the board making everything happen. He is awesome at that. And we have a very special guest, Mr. Show-Colton McKay.
Hi, Brian. How you doing?
I'm doing quite well. How are you doing, Colton?
Pretty good.
Cool.
Can't complain.
Can't complain, but sometimes I still do. Yeah. So tell me about yourself, Colton. Where were you born?
For one, I really don't know what to do with my hands, first of all. But just kidding. I was born here in Columbus, Georgia. I've lived here most of my life, and I went off to school to Valdosta State University.
What'd you take there?
Did what?
What'd you take there?
I was in the mass media communications
Cool.
area, and I mean that's where I learned my video, audio editing, and stuff like that.
Nice.
So, then I moved back here.
What'd your parents do?
My dad is a financial advisor, and my mom teaches 6th grade at Creekside, and she teaches an online class through CSU.
Cool.
She's a doctor, actually.
Oh, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I could have been a doctor, but I was stupid, so I'm not.
Hey, same here. You know?
Now, were your parents musical at all?
My dad played the piano a little bit, and the trumpet. That's about it. Cool. So.
Now, did that influence you at all toward going to music? Because, the kids pick it up somewhere.
Yeah.
Either, their parents, which actually a lot of the times that is the case. And piano actually has played a part in a lot of musicians' lives, I've learned. Piano lessons when they were young. So tell me about what led you toward the idea of music.
Well, we did have a grand piano at my house. I got it when I was 6 or 7, I think.
Right.
And there I would just start, playing around on it. I kind of learned a few simple songs here and there.
Yeah.
Then started taking lessons. So it was a really good foundation for, everything to build off of as I learned more. So.
And where'd you take lessons? And what kind of lessons?
David Bonacker was my piano teacher when I was 6. And he taught me for several years, and then Sam Roney was my next piano teacher. I took for a few years from him, and that's kind of where I learned the foundation for piano. I still can't really read music. I played more by ear.
Right. And here's to you guys for teaching this kid.
Thank you.
So now you don't play. I mean, you do play piano now, actually, because most of the musicians I know have gone to exclusively guitar. But you play, and I got to do a shout out about this. Well, you're not going to see it on the show today. You have to come and see him. But he plays keyboard, and he plays Billy Joel's Piano Man, and he sounds like the record.
Thank you, Brian.
It's quite amazing, actually. I'm going to get a really good video of that one day and post it so you guys can see it. What led you from the piano to the guitar?
I don't exactly remember what made me decide to try and learn how to play it. I'm not really sure, but I know the first guitar I ever got was a Fender Squire electric guitar.
Oh, another Fender.
Yeah, except I didn't really play it for years. I learned a couple things, and then I got bored with it. But it wasn't until I got my acoustic guitar, a Cort acoustic guitar, acoustic electric. I started playing around with that. I learned a couple chords, and then I had a lot of fun with it. Started to build off of the chords. That's cool. Once I learned that, I really started enjoying the guitar.
Right.
So it was just so much different of a sound and of a technique than the keyboard, and I think that's why I liked it.
Now, what did you grow up listening to?
That's a tough question. Actually, I'm not a huge country fan when it comes to music, but... But my mom used to listen to country all the time.
Right.
Rooster Country 106,
I remember Rooster.
Yep. Yeah, so riding back and forth from school every day, that's what I'd hear. Mm-hmm. And then, later on when the pop music started becoming more popular.
Right.
That was
I'm sitting up here making the list on whose bad list he's getting on. I don't like country.
I'm not saying I like pop, but I mean that's what I started listening to, pop and some classic rock after that. I don't really know how I got to the alternative pop, alternative rock music that I like now.
Yeah, because you play. I'll take note of people and what style of music that they play, and they're definitely the pop alternative stuff we hear a lot of, and you'll be hearing some of that shortly. But you also clearly, have a wider spectrum because you play the Billy Joel song.
Yes.
So would you say that you have a melting pot of different types of
I
music?
would, for the most part, yes. If it sounds good, if it makes me feel a certain way, then I like it.
Yeah.
Now, it speaks to me.
Which do you do more on, the guitar or the piano?
I have more on the guitar. I enjoy playing the piano more.
Gotcha.
So.
Now, do you write, or do you mainly just play covers?
I have written. Not very well, I don't think. I know they say you're your own worst critic, but it's just, I just have a lot more fun playing songs that are already there, if you know what I mean.
And that's cool.
If that makes any sense. I don't know if I'm lazy, really. I kind of am. But, I just have a lot more fun playing covers.
And and it's been said, and it's the truth, that if you're not having fun, then you don't need to be playing.
Right.
Because you invest a lot into music.
Mm-hmm.
And, the part that you see when you go to a concert is like the tip of the iceberg.
Right.
There's all the practice of learning the songs and all that. And it's a lot of work. So,
It sure is.
if you decide you want to be a writer and it's not turning you on, then you don't need to be doing that.
Right.
You need to do what's going to, be fun for you, and also
Right.
the audiences will enjoy.
Exactly. And that's the main thing, too, that, I love people being able to sing along with what I'm playing.
Mm-hmm.
If they know the song, if I'm covering a song that's fairly popular, then a lot of times, the majority of the people listening will
Right.
know it, and they'll be able to sing along with you and actually enjoy it more.
Right.
Is
And
how
people
I feel. So.
come to Fountain City Coffee Shop open mic on Thursday nights where I host. He comes down a lot, and frequently the room is singing with him. I mean, Colton's really good at bringing an audience to life.
Thank you.
Now, as a video editor myself, I'm very interested in the video aspect of things. Tell me a little bit about your video work, because I know you do some of that on your day job.
Well, I work at Columbus Tape and Video in downtown Columbus. There, I don't do as much editing. There, I really do more customer service and more of the other tasks.
Right.
That, kind of keep the store going.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I do a lot of VHS transfers, DVD, CD duplications. I'll edit video and audio occasionally, just not, most of the time there. But I do have a good foundation in it.
Right.
Like I said, from Valdosta State.
Yeah.
And, I used to put stuff out on YouTube. I would record them in my little amateur home studio at my homework desk. And, I've got some stuff out there. It's a little old, but, that's something I also enjoy doing along with the music. Is doing stuff like that. And if I had more time and better equipment, then I would do it more often.
Right. Now, tell me a little bit before we go to a commercial about your education in guitar. Was it a difficult process going from 3 chords to?
I would say yes, it was difficult. When I first got that electric guitar, like I was saying, I didn't play it a whole lot at first because I was going about it the wrong way. I was wanting to play stuff that, I would actually be better off playing a different style.
Right.
And I didn't know that at the time, but I did take lessons for a little over a year from John White at Gorilla Guitars.
John White. No,
Yes. So, extraordinary musician,
Yeah.
very talented guy.
And we want to give a shout out to him because, they've gone through some hard times right now, and Gorilla's actually closing, which was sad to me. It was the end of an era.
It's like, and I really missed them when they left downtown because it was like right there, it was on Broadway, in the middle of things. And I understand why they moved, but then they moved across town, but Gorilla's been a staple around here for a long time, and it's really sad to see them go.
Sad, yeah. But yeah, so I shout out to John, by the way, if you ever see this, if you're watching,
And to Glenn.
and to Glenn. Glenn's awesome too. But yeah, so I took from him for a while. I was doing a lot of the more lead style rather than rhythm,
Right.
And I think that's how I kind of got bored of it. Toward the end of me taking lessons there, I kind of started to transition into what I enjoyed playing more.
Right.
And, that's how I learned, the chords and everything. And that really set the way for after when I stopped taking,
Right.
To really focus on what I had learned there and built upon that to be able to just play along with most songs and everything. So
very cool. Tim, anything?
Well, actually, I was just looking at Colton. Before we actually looked kind of similar when I was young, but
oh wow.
Yeah, that's gonna turn gray one day, buddy.
I'm
just like
so
mine.
excited.
So, see, guys, it's gonna do this one day. But,
I tell you what, Tim, why don't you bring up a commercial? We're gonna set Colton up to show you what he has to play, and we'll be right back after this.
Timeless Beauty at the Gypsy Cherub, 3760 Woodruff Road, Columbus, Georgia. Class is back in style.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
I'll be playing I'm Yours by Jason Mraz.
Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done ran out, I'll be giving it my bestest. That's gonna stop me from divine intervention. I'm reckoning to get my turn to win some or learn some, and I won't hesitate no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Oh, hey, open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and they are free. And look into your heart and you'll find love, love, love. Of the moment people dance and sing. We're just one big family, and it's our God-forsaken right to be love, 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 love. So I won't hesitate no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. Oh, and do you wanna come? Scooch on forward closer, dear. I will never your hair. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Oh no, I've been spinning way too long, checking my tongue in the mirror, standing over back to try to see it clearer. My breath fired up the glass, so I drew a new face and laughed. Guess what I'm saying is there ain't no better reason. Put yourself up in easy, just go with the season. It's what we aim to do. Our name is our virtue, and I won't hesitate no more. no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate our time. It's sure this is our fate. I'm yours.
All right, and there we go. Thank you very much, Colton. Guys, actually, while Brian's trying to move everything back around, we just wanted to go ahead and tell everyone this will be our first pre-recorded program. So if you hear some glitches in the sound, the picture, whatever, we're trying. And, just hang with us. And we might actually be going back to a live show come winter when people are kind of in their houses. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and turn this back over to Brian, if he can kind of scoot over in the picture a little bit there. He can't see where I'm seeing. But, all right, there you go.
That's him.
There you go.
Let's give it up for Show-Colton McKay. Clap out there in your living rooms. Now, one thing I'd like to go into a little bit, and this is more appropriate now than the first segment, is those pipes. Yeah. How did you develop that voice?
Just a lot of singing, I think. Well, I've always been loud. Everybody's told me that. I laugh loud. I talk loud.
And it's driving me crazy on this board, too, guys.
How are your ears, Tim?
Sorry, Tim. He's got the headphones in. I feel bad for him.
Yeah, but I've got like 5 different meters. I don't know which one to read.
Yeah, that's the thing it's always been a thing, because I've seen people play who is like, you sit there jacking up into the thing until it starts feeding back, and you still can't hear him.
Right.
But Colton, you can just unplug the thing, you can hear him fine. That's cool. So tell me a little bit about what you got going on right now.
My first gig was in September. I started at Fuddruckers, and since then it's just kind of been a snowball effect of getting to play places.
Cool.
So right now I've got kind of 4 places I'm alternating between: Callaway Gardens, Wild Wing Cafe, Soho's, and Fuddruckers.
Cool. And this would be your first gig at Soho.
It will, yes. So that'll be on a Thursday acoustic night, I believe.
Hey, I tell you what, how's that?
Oh,
there we
check
go.
that out. There's his whole calendar for the month, as it is right now.
Right now, yes.
And once again, guys, going over that, Callaway Gardens, August 6th and 20th, Fuddruckers, 13th and 27th, Soho's, August 18th, Wild Wings Cafe, August 30th. And if you need directions, Google is your best friend these days.
Google is your best friend. Mm-hmm. I live on Google Maps.
Yes.
Now, stay tuned to your Facebook page, to his Facebook page, because more dates may be added.
Yes.
Of course, by the time we're done here, this will be unchangeable.
And all of those will eventually be added to Facebook as well.
Very cool. Very cool. Now, tell me a little bit about where you would like to take your music there, Colton.
Well, I've always had a dream of being able to do music as a profession in some way. So I guess I am on the right track for that. But, I guess my goals eventually would be to, write more music of my own. Actually start playing and promote those at some of my shows between covers here and there. Yeah. And, eventually maybe have a couple members that I would hire to play with me or something.
A band, yeah. The Show-Colton McKay.
Some sort of band, yes.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah. And, that's just where hopefully in the next 5 years it'll take me. Yeah. As long as, I'll probably have another part-time job I have a full-time job now, but hopefully I'll be able to just make it with some sort of part-time job and a music career. That's my goal.
That's cool. And I highly suggest you continue to write, because nobody writes good at first. Right. And you just got to keep at it. And, I'm a musician. I've got some songs people like, but I'll tell you, when I first started. So now, tell me about, how your taste in music has evolved. Since when you were younger to now, what are you most likely to be listening to on any given Sunday?
Something of the genre we talked about earlier, the alternative pop, alternative rock.
What's your favorite band of all time?
Oh, that is a really tough question. Well, right now, one of my favorite bands is probably Mumford & Sons at the moment. It does fluctuate. But there are so many bands and so many songs from bands that I just love. And, going back to what you asked about, kind of how it evolved and when it evolved. I think really just a couple years ago, I started listening to Pandora.
Oh.
And that really, spread out the type of music that I didn't even know I liked.
Right, right.
Yeah. It's like it was the greatest thing I didn't know I wanted.
Where would you like to see yourself in 20 years?
Whew. I have no idea. Hopefully not dead.
Hopefully not.
Right.
Come on, guys. I'm like the old man here. Y'all got age jokes.
Well, just to be able to afford a proper living for myself and for whoever I'm with at the time.
The kid dreams small, but he's on the right track. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's check out another commercial. We'll be back with some more stuff with Colton.
Hello, I'm Catherine Childry with Let's Vocalize. For over 35 years, I've coached vocalists and groups privately. I also perform vocal workshops training choirs. I'd love the opportunity to show you how direction, discipline, vocal health care, and regular practice can drastically improve you, your group, or your choir's performance. Call me at 706-536-6123 or visit us online at www.letsvocalize.com. I'd love to help you offer your best gift.
Hello, and I asked Brian to come back or let me come back for just a moment. Once again, guys, we wanted to remind you this is a pre-recorded show, and we're trying to play around with the sound, the picture, and trying to fix a lot of technical difficulties here. And we want to have your feedback. It'd be nice to go to our Facebook page. That would be the show Columbus on Facebook, or just go up and look the show Columbus. Just type it in; it'll take you straight to us. And give us feedback. Would you like to see the show live? Would you, was the sound not great? Was the picture not great?
Right.
And that's just a message for me since I'm doing the technical thing over here. But I just asked Brian for a few seconds to go ahead and let you know that. And in the meantime, we're going to go straight back to Brian.
Hi. Now, the big question that I have not asked anybody in a while, but it starts wars and causes earthquakes.
Oh, boy.
Elvis or the Beatles?
The Beatles.
Hey, I'm a Beatles guy. We'll definitely go with that.
It's a toss-up, but...
Yeah. They're both awesome. Thank you very much. Now, now you've got this school in the video editing and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You ever considered the idea of starting your own business of like a production company?
Well, I guess the thought had crossed my mind in some way before, but something like that I would not be ready for a long time. If I were to ever go down that route, I still have a lot to learn for something like that. But that is something I would not be opposed to, eventually.
That's cool. It could be the new Industrial Light and Magic.
Yeah. We can call it that, yes.
Let's get everything into a box here. I like, even though we go over it in the rest of the show, I like to get everything into one box where you can just go. Where can everybody find you?
At my work. I'm there most of my life. No. Well, if I'm not at work, I'm normally at home sleeping, or I'm out playing a gig somewhere.
Now that is awesome information. Actually, I meant in cyberspace.
Yeah, he wants your social footprint.
Okay, gotcha. I think they have apps that do that, but I think they're illegal. But yeah, and obviously I love doing the open mic night stuff as well. I love doing Fountain City open mic on Thursdays and Soho's open mic on Tuesdays. Those are the other two places I normally go.
Hear that, Colton Stalkers?
There you go.
But now Facebook, Twitter, what all social media?
No Twitter. I've got Facebook and Instagram. YouTube is still there. It doesn't mean it's been updated in a while.
Yeah.
But that's about it. I mean, I've been moving for about a month now. So
yeah, you had some issues like with some flooding, didn't you?
Flood? No. The AC.
The AC.
No. Yeah.
Wow.
Bad.
It's always something.
It is always something. No, when coming home from lunch and it being 96 degrees in your duplex is not the best thing to come home to. But luckily that was resolved, and I've got all my stuff out now. So speaking of putting things into boxes, by the way.
Right, a lot of boxes.
So for you guys that are watching that are like out of country or out of state, be glad you're not in Columbus. We're having beautiful weather here. I walked outside the other night, 80 degrees. Yeah. It was like 11 at night.
Not to mention the thunderstorm that's going on right now. Beautiful.
Yeah, there's lots of thunder rolling around outside. You can't hear it probably on the phone. But now, what advice would you give to aspiring artists?
Keep doing what you love to do. Keep practicing, definitely. But if you love what you do, then just keep doing it. Keep getting better at it, and I think that's what would help people.
Right.
Keep playing in front of people if that's what we're talking about here. Like I said, the open mic stuff. I remember the first couple times I played at Fountain City Coffee. That's actually what transitioned me from just being an idle person who just plays guitar and keyboard around his house to actually being comfortable playing in front of people and practicing new things in front of a live audience, because people down there don't care. They don't judge you.
Right. They're very
It is a perfect place to practice. So, practice more, practice in front of people in places like that. You'll get positive feedback. It will just make you want to go out and do it more and play more, and, just follow what you want to do. Follow your dreams. That sounds so corny, but it's true. So
and actually with my wife, a vocal coach, it doesn't sound as corny because she gives the exact same advice. So
she's professional.
So either that's the right idea, or we're all lying. So either way.
And I want to give a shameless plug here for open mic at Fountain City Coffee. I host it, and Colton comes down, like you said. People start off there. You come in, and people frequently come from their living room couch to open mic. It's a great starting point. It's a very open audience, and you'll frequently see, even after open mic's over and the place is closing, people out on the sidewalk playing guitar and singing.
Very
Just this past Thursday, I saw that. So come check it out if you want to do that sort of thing.
And I actually meant to make a commercial for that. I just totally forgot it.
So when is that?
Fountain City open mic every Thursday. Sign up is at 6:30-ish, starts at 7-ish, and goes till 10-ish.
Ish.
A plethora of ishes.
It pretty much stops right at 10.
It pretty much does. He's not kidding.
It'd be nice if we could keep it open longer, but they close at 10:30. So
people have to go to sleep.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah. Hey, listen, before we go ahead and close this thing out, I just one more time we're going to put up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
The calendar.
The calendar. That's it. This is where you can catch Colton for the next month, or actually, was it August yet? No, it's not August yet.
August
Through the month of August, then. That's where you can catch Colton. So get a pencil, paper, pen, crayon, whatever you got, and write it down.
Print screen button.
Or guess what? This broadcast will actually be put on our chance to plug www.theshow-columbus.com, which is our website. You can go there, or we're going to also try and put it on Facebook. We're going to see how that's going to work out. But if not, you can catch it at the website.
Check the show's Facebook page, theshow.com, and my Facebook page, and probably Colton's and Tim's Facebook page. There will be lots of places to take you to where you can view this thing. Of course, by now, you're already viewing it, and you've already done that, so that's kind of useless information. But anyway, we'd like to thank Colton for coming on the show. Thank you for dropping in, and we're going to go ahead and close this thing out. Tim, any closing words?
No. Actually, if anybody out there, since this is on a replay, if you got any questions for Colton or would like to touch base with him, I'm sure that I know he checks our page constantly, or just send something, and you can tag him or send something to us, and we'll be sure to pass it along.
Excellent. Great words. Well, that brings us to the end of this edition of The Show. I'm your host, Brian Mallard, and Tim's over there on the controls, Colton McKay, special guest. Until next time, rock on.